So here we've got another skeleton half reaction. So our first step is to balance everything besides O and H. So I'm going to have to balance the chromiums by adding a 2 to the product side. My second step is we assign oxidation numbers. Okay, so if we go take a look at the basic ones first, chromium 3+, this is a monoatomic ion. So the oxidation number is the same as the charge, it's +3. Oxygen is -2. So here, 7 times -2, that gives me -14 for the oxygens. And I want the net charge to equal -2. I've got 2 chromiums, so 2 Cr plus -14 equals -2. Add 14 to both sides, and we get 2 Cr equals +12. Divide by 2, that gives me +6 for the chromium oxidation number. So we've got our oxidation numbers. Our third step is identify the oxidation and reduction reactions, or if maybe there's only one, which in this case there is. It's just a half reaction. If we look at the chromium, it goes from +6 to +3. So that's a reduction. This is a gain electrons reduction. To go from +6 to +3 requires a gain of 3 electrons per chromium, but we have a total of 2 reacting. So we've got a total of 6 electrons. Gain electron reduction, we need to add the electrons to the reactant side. So we'll have +6 electrons. Okay, we're done. Step 4. So if we balance the electrons, which in this case is just a half reaction, so we just add them to the correct side. Step 5, balance the charge by adding H+ or hydroxide. So this is acidic, we're going to add H+. We can add as many as we want to whichever side we want to balance the charge. If you look at the reactant side, we've got -2 plus 6 electrons gives me a total charge of -8. On the product side, I have 2 chromiums, each with a 3+ charge. So that gives me +6. Hydrogens have a positive charge, H+. So we don't want to add them to the already positive side and make it more positive. We want to add them to the negative side. So how many hydrogens does it take to bring -8 up to +6? We've got to add 14 H+. Okay, and then our final step is balance the O's and the H's, and we do that by adding water. So I just added 14 hydrogen to this side. I'm going to have to add 7 water, 7 H2O's, to give me 14 hydrogen on this side. If you check that the oxygens are balanced, you've got 7 over here and 7 over here. So we're done.